I hope they get them all out. I don't want to see anybody go downriver.
Record-breaking flooding along the Susquehanna River leads to rescues by boats and helicopters. Homes are flooded, roads are underwater, and towns are being evacuated at this hour. Good evening, I'm Renata Steele.
I'm Scott Cook. Thanks for choosing Twin Tiers tonight. As the Susquehanna River continued to rise today, neighbors throughout the Twin Tiers were forced to leave their homes. Some roads were impassable, and as you mentioned, people had to be rescued by boats and helicopters.
WENY-TV's Walter Smith-Randolph was in the Cannon Hole neighborhood where people were airlifted to safety. We have team coverage again tonight. He joins us live in the studio with more. Walter.
Scott and Renata, Cannon Hole neighbors are used to watching the Susquehanna rise, but they haven't seen it like this before. The sounds of a helicopter rescuing neighbors and the sound of the mighty Susquehanna roaring is too much for the Babcock family of Cannon Hole. Their home has flooded before, but never like this.
We left this morning. We boated out when it started coming in the door. We're going to lose everything we got again.
Right behind me is the Susquehanna River, which has been overflowing its banks all day, flooding homes and even shutting down roads. Now, if we pan over, you can hear a helicopter. People are trapped inside of their homes here in Barton, and they've been being rescued by helicopters all day long. And once this helicopter is done with this rescue, it's headed down to Pennsylvania, where 3 people are trapped on a tree along the Susquehanna River. The Babcocks were rescued by boat. While they're happy they got out alive, they're devastated because they don't think they'll be able to rebuild again.
A lot of water. We spent the night here last night. We left shortly after 7 this morning. I'll probably never get into a boat again. That was probably the scariest experience I've ever had in my life.
Now, Cannon Hole is not protected by a flood wall. Water levels for the Susquehanna River near Waverly broke records today, cresting at 25 feet. Reporting live in the studio, Walter Smith-Randolph, WENY-TV News.